Hi everyone, I hope you're enjoying the show. My name is Gemma and I'm going to be showing you 3 science experiments that you can do at home that look a little bit like magic. Now, whenever you do a science experiment at home, always make sure you've thought through all of the risks beforehand and ask an adult if you need help. Also, make sure you're wearing proper safety equipment like safety glasses. I'm sorry if that was such a terrible transition. So the first experiment I want to show you is with this little guy here. So this is my little ghost friend and I've made him out of kitchen foil and I'm gonna levitate him by a little bit of magic. Well, not quite magic, it's actually some science, because if we come back out, I am using a balloon to levitate my little ghost friend. Now, if I rub this balloon on my head, I'm going to be transferring a charge to the balloon, and the charge on the balloon is the opposite charge to what's left on my hair. And so if I pull it away, you might sort of see that my hair is sticking to the balloon, and this is static electricity. Now I've charged up this balloon, if I get it close to my little ghost friend, it's going, we can get our ghost to levitate. And so this is the interaction of the static electricity with our foil ghost. So my next science experiment that looks a little bit like magic also involves a balloon, but this time it also includes a candle. Now you might know that if you put a balloon to a candle, it will pop. Or at least it should pop. Now this isn't a magic balloon. This is a regular rubber balloon. I've just filled it with a little bit of water. And when I place the balloon with the water down the bottom on the flame of the candle, the water is going to absorb that heat away from the rubber. And so that means that the rubber of the balloon isn't going to stretch and it's not going to pop. And you can even see if I move the balloon around to here, you can see where the balloon has touched that flame and it hasn't popped. Now, if I was to get another balloon, say like the one I used with the little ghosty just before, that doesn't have any water in it, and put that near the candle, and I do not like doing this at all, so I don't know why I'm doing it.
2 minutes later.
If you don't like pops, maybe cover your eyes or cover your ears. In 3, 2,
1 eternity later.
3, 2, 1. A regular balloon without that water is going to pop because it doesn't have that water inside to absorb that heat away. So maybe I'll just stick with this one. Although if you do hold this balloon to the flame for too long, it will also pop because eventually the water will absorb so much heat that it can't absorb anymore, and so then the rubber will stretch and the balloon will pop and you'll make a bit of a mess everywhere. So maybe try that one outside. So for my last science experiment that looks a little bit like magic, I am going to relight this candle without touching the wick. Now, to get a flame, you need 3 things. You need some fuel, and in this case, that's the vaporized wax. You need some heat, which I've got some fire here. And then you need some oxygen. So when I put my spoon on top of the candle, I'm removing that oxygen to extinguish it, but we still have a trail of vaporized wax that is coming up from the top of the candle because it's so hot when it's been burning. And if I get my other flame close by and provide that heat, oh, that one's not going to work. Try again. If I provide the heat to this vaporized wax trail, the flame will travel down that trail and relight that wick. Make sure if you do this experiment at home that you have an adult's help. And what I find is you either get a really long stick, so your fingers are well away from the flame, or even a barbecue lighter helps really well for this experiment. So those are just 3 science experiments that look like magic that you can do at home. Now, when you're doing these experiments, always make sure you are wearing your proper safety equipment and ask an adult for help. If you'd like to see more cool science videos like this that you can do at home, you can check out my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Happy experimenting and enjoy the rest of the show. Bleh.